cannot believe it.
Yeah, I love it.
It's in the shade now, so I think it'll still come out pretty well. I'm going to go around it now. Limited edition, see?
Wow.
4-door sedan. Yeah. Yeah, there's real short hood on it. Yeah. Mary's car here.
It looks like something out of a matchbox.
Mary's talking about it will be for hours to come now. This is a fantastic car made by Chrysler. Very, very popular car. It has the old style in the rear end on it. Just slant down thing. Gas tap, but this one has a little luggage rack carrier. Yeah. Locally owned, I think. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon and 6 o'clock, I think. And we're here at Glida Beach, looking at the university area. Sun's over here at about 1 o'clock or so, pretty low now. We got Mr. Greg here doing a guidance here. He just likes this so much here to see his Glida Beach again. And we've had to look at it and realize that they've made some changes, you know, to cut down the erosion of the beach sand. So we'll try to work up a plan by mounding up the berm area soon after the beach. And that hopefully would reduce the amount of erosion. So, looks like they've done a good job of creating the berm anyway. Well, have to wait till next winter.
Well, another beautiful day in SB. Today's the day after Easter. About 9:30 in the morning, 65 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. I'm looking from Moore Mesa area on the bluffs of the beach towards the Santa Barbara Mountains in the distance. Pretty nice view over there. Okay, now let's take a look at some new affordable housing that they have here in Santa Barbara. This place is called Diamond Crest. Probably call it that because you need a pocket full of diamonds in order for a down payment. At least that's my guess. I took a peek at some of the houses in here, and they look like small villas or hotels. Again, that's affordable housing, Santa Barbara style. Across the street here, something similar, I think. Here's an example of a nice home. Again, beautiful location. Diamond homes look like behind the fence. You can see 3-car garages is pretty common. Couple, you know, just one fireplace doesn't cut it. You got to have at least 2. And just, I think, probably a very good place to live. Great weather because you're about a 10-minute walk to the beach. And we'll go there next. Beach now. These are the Diamond Crest area. This is the common park that they have. Beautiful fauna and flora in this area. Very well manicured. Over by those palm trees in the distance over there is a pool and a lit tennis court. And then beyond that is the bluffs going out to the beach. Those distant trees there in the distance, that's the cliff overlooking the beach. And we're heading there next. With the record rainfall that SB had this year, you can see that the grass is very, very high. This is April 16th. And very green. You got a lot of flowers in there in some areas. Birds are loving it. This field here is one of the last large unincorporated undeveloped pieces of land in SB. It's been virtually untouched for 30 plus years, and it's very nice to see it this way. I think I'm the only one out here this morning. Over this direction is Hope Ranch. The estates of Hope Ranch are up there. Multi-million dollar homes just across there. We'll see a home here a little later. Over here again is the tennis court I told you about. I can't really think of a better place. Here you have a tennis court with, you know, open spaces all around it. No cars. Swimming pool right next door. So I think Tomo and I, that would be pretty much ideal. Live in this area. So many birds in this area. See them here in a minute. They're just flying all over the place. There's a hawk up there. Kind of hard to see. This lens won't focus on it. Plane coming in. It's a very similar plane that I took from LA to SB. It's really the most convenient way to do it. The old days of driving down to LAX for a flight, I think, are over. It is coming for a landing to probably one of the most convenient, most beautiful airports anywhere. I've been to a couple on Hawaii, the small island of Hawaii. That was good. Hilo had a pretty good airport. But again, I think Santa Barbara ranks, you know, right up there as far as easy use and convenience. Next to the rains here, this is usually a bone-dry trail here out to the beach, but it's quite wet. We have some logs across here to help us get across. You can see all the birds and ducks in the far side there playing around. Just a beautiful morning. This is looking back towards Diamond Crest. Those beautiful homes right over there by those tall trees. That's where the tennis court is, as well as the swimming pool. You can see the solar panels on top of that building right there. That's the clubhouse facing the pool. That's got to be a nice place. You know, I don't care where or who's there. It's got to be a beautiful place. So there's those homes lined up, overlooking the bluff, and then the mountains in the background. Rock overhead. Kind of see it. Here are those faraway trees I was talking about. We are here at the bluff. This is just a great location, as long as they don't develop it. Really, really pretty here. Overlooking Moore Mesa Beach. This beach is no tar. We'll go down to it in a minute. Very pretty. The waves are small, so easy for swimming. It's a relaxing beach, a lot of sand, clean sand. Not many people because it takes a while to walk here. I think people are just lazy. They want to be able to drive up to the shore. You just can't do that here, which is probably a good thing. On the bluff I told you about. Here's the beach right here. This home's right overlooking the bluff. It's so big it has its own baseball diamond. There's the baseball diamond right there. And it's the front yard of this home is much larger than the home. It's so large that they have an automatic sprinkler system watering it like something you'd see at a high school yard. I saw this home from the air when I was flying in. I flew right over here, and you know, this thing's huge. It looks like a hotel. It has manicured gardens, oval driveway, kind of hard to see what else. And many of these people, they put these giant hedges, like this folks has that. Most of these large homes have these huge hedges that you really can't see over it much. Here's some of the natural habitat again. These plants here have to be very, very versatile. They have to be able to withstand hot temperatures, salt water, dry conditions, and then tons of rain in the wintertime and freezing cold weather, and then back to hot and dry again. And you can see they're pretty sturdy plants. Here's another example. They grow very, very well. There's some flowers over here. The flowers are getting ready to bloom, it looks like. Same with those in the background right here. That's a pretty picture. Then of course you have bamboo there. And then you have these very large eucalyptus trees. I understand they were imported from Australia back 100 years ago or so, and they weather here and in Australia is somewhat similar, and so they've grown very, very well here. But they are not native to the area. It's so unused. Is the only way down from the bluff I was just on is down this very steep